Right, I got Dylan, Thompson, Nate Nelms. They're going home with over $25,000 today fishing our LBJ event here on the fifth stop of the Skeeter Basschamps television show for 2025. And man, this is the first time you've ever fished a team tournament?
Yes, sir.
Do you just normally win on the first time you do things?
Definitely not, no, sir.
Exciting day for you today.
Very exciting, yes, sir.
Very exciting way to start off your team tournament career, and what a great partner to have. Tell us a little bit about your day and how you won over $25,000.
Yeah, man, kind of started off slow. We had a good fish in the box pretty early, and then it took us a little while to get going. Nate caught a decent one on a topwater that we ended up weighing in. But we didn't catch our first big one until, I think, 10:30. We caught 2 6s back-to-back, and then
now, when you say back-to-back, do you really mean like you netted 1 6, you put it in the live well, you cast it back out there, and caught another 6 on the next cast?
I wouldn't say next cast, but it was within 5 minutes.
Wow, that's exciting. That's when you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, we had those 2 good fish, and, man, we made our last cull. We caught a 6.5 with 10 minutes to go.
10 minutes to go?
Yeah, and that made the deal for us.
And you caught that last one?
I did, yes, sir.
All right, so when he's got that fish on, 10 minutes to go, you know that this fish could win you 25 grand. Are you fumbling for that net and falling all over yourself trying to get it in there, or are you calm, cool hand Luke?
I've been netting fish for Dylan for about 2 years now, so I've kind of gotten the hang of it.
You got a lot of practice, don't you?
I've had a lot of practice netting fish in this boat, yes, sir.
All right, what topwater bait were you using when you caught that one?
I was using a spook.
Oh, nothing better than a big old bass blowing up on a spook, is there?
No, it was a sexy dog, actually, because it was my bait.
Oh, he's calling you out right there. Well, these guys, man, I cannot believe what a beautiful day you had today. Took over 19 pounds just to get a check. 18th place, 19 pounds. Did LBJ show out?
It definitely did, man. It's fishing really good right now.
It is fishing really good. Another lake fishing really good is Lake Fork. We're going to play this commercial real quick because we've got our Mega Bass tournament coming up next weekend. And then we're going to talk to second place Jason and Ricky, who also had a massive sack. Don't go anywhere. 25,000 cash guaranteed every hour. April 6th, Mega Bass on Lake Fork. In 2024, James Crawford won $15,000 in a new Skeeter. This year, it could be you. Open to all amateur anglers and all boat brands. 15,000 first place every hour. 15 places and 25,000 guaranteed every hour. Big Bass of the day wins 15,000 cash plus a Skeeter ZX200. Over $200,000 awarded in one day. April 6th, Mega Bass on Lake Fork. Visit basschamps.com for all the details. Well, we're giving away $25,000 an hour, so you want to make that event. These guys, though, 731 Big Bass, 2759, going home with $6,000 because you get an extra $1,000 for what?
Garmin.
Garmin. All Garmin electronics, $500. Garmin troll motor, another
$500.
Man, you did that really well. It's like I had you trained. Tell us a little bit about your day. Who caught the big bass?
I caught the big one later in the day. We were trying to cull our smallest and had a 4.5 come off probably about 5 minutes before I caught the 7.
Wow. So do you think there was an afternoon move up? Because it seems like a lot of big fish came in the afternoon.
Yeah, I do. I mean, ours came in the lily pads. So
really?
Yeah. Most of them were, 2 of them were on beds. One was live scoping, and then the lily pads were the rest of them.
What did you catch that big one on?
Wacky rig.
A wacky rig. Man, that made for some excitement in the boat, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, especially right after he just broke that 4.5 off. And
so you're like throwing him under the bus, and then he hooks that big one, and you're grabbing the net, high-fiving him right after that.
Yeah, I told him I was going to call him every day this week and tell him if we lost because of that 4.5. So.
Oh, man, but, losing fish is just part of it, but it sounds like you had a catching day.
Yeah, we had a good day, and that's the only fish, I think, that we lost all day.
That's clean fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because normally you would think that would win a tournament on LBJ, but, man, it showed out today, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
Man, it showed out in big time. Well, these guys, yes, sir?
You can't complain about losing one fish when you're fishing pads, especially throwing a wacky rig.
That is, that's the truth, because what pound test line were you throwing on that?
I have it on 18-pound Gamma.
Yeah, but it's still, you're fishing in the pads.
It is, but I was more worried about the thin wire Gamakatsu finesse, G finesse hook,
But instead the line gave out on you.
No, it just spit it out.
Oh, it just spit it out?
Just spit it out.
So there's nothing you could do about that?
No, nothing I can do. It came up out of the lily pads and flew off.
Oh, man. Well, hey, congratulations for second place. Great job. Thank you so much for fishing with Garmin Electronics and a Garmin trolling motor. Enjoy that extra $1,000 bonus. These guys going home with a nice payday, finishing second on LBJ. Let's see how third did. Jeffrey and Case Peel, father-son team. These guys are no stranger to winning tournaments. You guys won at Amstead how long ago?
It was 5 years ago.
5 years ago. How old were you 5 years ago? You're just barely old enough to stand now.
I was 9 years old as Father's Day.
Father's Day, 9 years old. That is a win that you will never forget.
Very, very good.
You know another day you're never gonna forget?
Today.
Today, massive day. You had a 685 big bass. You're going home with $3,000. Who caught the big one?
I caught both big ones today, but he caught a really good one in the middle of the day. It helped us out a lot. Had two of them needed the Colt to win, but great day.
Man, your boy's got the lingo down, dude. I mean, he can speak. He can speak the talk.
Oh, he can.
Yeah.
I've been teaching him.
You've been teaching him really, really well. A lot of fish today, or did you just catch the ones that you needed?
We caught quite a few. We called probably 3 or 4 times, and he came in clutch at the very end. He caught the 6.5 or a little bit bigger one, probably 10 to 15 minutes before we had to come in.
Wow.
And
So broke his rod getting it into the boat.
Into the net.
You are kidding me. That's a clutch fish. What did you catch that on?
A minnow.
Oh, really? So you were looking down, looking at that fish coming up and getting it, and then when that rod broke, I mean, did you totally go into, hey, am I going to get this fish in the boat mode?
Well, when I hooked her, the rod was fine until we got her up to the boat. She started trying to shake, so I pulled her in really quick, and the rod broke, but he got her in the net. So.
Oh, good net man, Dad.
Oh, yeah.
What's it like having these experiences as a father-son team?
It's one of the greatest things you'll ever experience. I grew up fishing my whole life with my dad. That's when I passed it on to him. And there's so many kids that want to fish, but they don't have that opportunity.
Yeah.
That need to get out. And if you give them that opportunity, they'll grow and learn.
Yeah, because fishing kept me out of trouble. Keep you out of trouble?
Very much so.
Is it keeping you out of trouble?
Yes, sir.
Are you staying out of trouble?
Somewhat.
Father-son team, man, you gotta love that. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Just so proud of you guys for doing so well today. Great job. Gonna see a lot of this kid in the future. All right, you remember Charles from our Doc Talk podcast about LBJ. He was right on, and he told me to call you Baby JJ.
Sweet baby.
Sweet baby JJ. They finished 5th today. They're going home with $2,500. Man, that is a great, man, really, such great information on our podcast before we came and fished this tournament, and it really played out exactly like you said it would. Took a little bit more to win and a little bit more to get a check.
Yeah, about a pound off either way, but there was a lot more fish on beds. A lot of people caught them sight fishing, and the grass actually, it grew a couple feet really fast, and there was a lot more fish in the grass too. It was
really. So you think
fishing.
that sunlight all this week really grew that grass up?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah, because it started popping up from where we didn't have grass a couple weeks ago, so it's coming back.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, I'm sure you watched that podcast. You saw your partner talking about, how to catch fish and where to catch fish. Did you call him up immediately and say, hey, what the heck are you doing?
I did right away. I said, hey, you're letting out a little too much here, but he knows this lake better than anybody, been here a long time and won a lot here, so he don't get there. I mean, there's really no secrets, there's a few, but
there's a few secrets in fishing, but really, I mean, people know what the deal is. Really,
everybody's good.
Yeah.
It's just one
the
of
competition in Bass Champs is unreal.
That's why we do it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's the best working circuit trail out there.
Because when you guys finished 5th, right? Yeah, when you guys finished 5th in a tournament like this, you beat some sticks today.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, everybody fishing this tournament, they have a chance to win. I mean, everybody in Bass Champs is great fishermen.
Yeah, I mean, it is the trail to really prove yourself as incredible anglers. I just wanted to say thank you again for doing the podcast last week and giving all the great information. Sweet baby JJ,
thank you, sir.
Good job today. These guys going home 5th place.
Yep,
Good job. That wraps it up for the Skeeter Bass Champs Doc Talk podcast right here from LBJ, where it took 19 pounds to get 18th place in a check. Just amazing fishing. Lake totally showed out. We'll be at the Mega Bass event Saturday and Sunday. Sunday is the event, April 6th, $25,000 every single hour. You coming?
And we're talking about it. I got
That's big
trips
money.
all week, man.
That's big money.
Yeah, if you don't make it, I'll have to drag someone else with me.
There we go. Man, thank you so much for watching.
$25,000 cash guaranteed every hour. April 6th, Mega Bass on Lake Fork. In 2024, James Crawford won $15,000 in a new Skeeter. This year, it could be you. Open to all amateur anglers and all boat brands. $15,000 first place every hour. 15 places and $25,000 guaranteed every hour. Big Bass of the day wins $15,000 cash plus a Skeeter ZX200. Over $200,000 awarded in one day. April 6th, Mega Bass on Lake Fork. Visit basschamps.com for all the details.